I've been hit with kitty girl braid. Fuck. Hi, Raiders. My name is Aiden Iona, my pronouns are they, she, and none of you probably, maybe not none of you, a very large portion of you probably aren't going to understand what this stream is, but basically I'm going to be playing the end of Undertale randomized and the end of Timespinner randomized. Timespinner, I wouldn't worry as much about spoilers, but if you haven't played the neutral ending of Undertale and you don't want that spoiled for you, don't watch. Go away. Otherwise, come back some other time, maybe? Hi, my name is Aiden Iona, my pronouns are they, she, and I set up a giant multi-world randomizer with a bunch of my friends, Virtue being one of them. Everyone else is done with their stuff. So I have all the items and stuff collected from that. So now I can finish my last 2 games. I had 5 games connected to this thing. So now I have 2 more to beat that I couldn't beat because I was waiting on everybody else's to give me stuff I needed. So I'm gonna fucking boot up Undertale. It's been a hot minute. But yeah, thanks for the raid. I hope the witness was epic and legit and fun. When was that raid? Oh, 2 minutes ago? Yeah, I was in the other room.
I wasn't trying to ignore you, well, I swear.
I can't do a normally timed stream tomorrow, so I'm just doing a really fucking late night one now. Is it healthy? Don't give a shit. Smokes a cigar, puts a cigarette on top of that cigar. Yeah, I'd be worried about how late it was if I gave a shit. I wasn't too busy being fucking cool as shit. Oh, anyway. Anyway, here we go. Oh yeah, supposedly I need the client for Undertale while running Undertale, which is weird because the other games don't need that. Anyway, I hope I explained enough what a multi-world is to everybody who's here doesn't know what the fuck that is. Almost done setting up. Don't know how late I'll go tonight, honestly, because it's a celebratory stream, but also I feel like if people are coming here for the end of the multi-world, they're gonna like be like, what the fuck are you still doing streaming if the multi-world's over? We'll see. Oh, last thing I streamed was... No, last thing I streamed Game Capture, not Elgato, was Undertale. Got it. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Alright. Alright. Fuckers. But yeah, we had 28 games connected to this thing between 8 different players, and this is now the fucking end. And it's all dramatic. I want to finish this one first because there's not a whole lot to see with Undertale. Like, if you've seen Undertale neutral, then, like, if you've seen Undertale neutral ending, there's not much difference with the Archipelago version. It's basically just you have a bunch of weird randomized items that you wouldn't normally have, to be honest. My partner did help me with this though, so the sprite looks like me. Yeah, you go through here. We already beat Metaton. Metaton is hard required for this randomizer. For those who don't know what the fuck is happening, I highly recommend checking out https:// archipelago.gg. No www, just archipelago.gg. I have no affiliation with them directly, but that you can figure out how to do multi-world randomizer. I'm thinking about recording like a tutorial at some time in the near future. Did I just come out the same exact way? I'm really good at video games. Also, it's very late. I've also been playing video games for way too long because I was testing out another multi-world thing prior to the stream. I'm losing my mind. There we go. This is where we're supposed to be. So this is basically just gonna be the edit on the trail, except I have some fucking cool shit. So it shows you here. There's not really a tracker for this yet in AP, which a friend of the channel and I think a few other people might be working on one. But time will tell. But here it tells you what you need and if you have a it also shows you all the keys you have to get to different places. Literally there's nothing like else I think I can even like get. Is this better than what I have? Probably not, huh? Attack 12. Worn dagger. It's 2. That's probably better. Unless I'm misunderstanding that. It's been a while. Still 2. Actually, that's worse. Got it. In that case, I've already thrown away a bird and pan at one point, I think. Didn't give me any other items after the fact. Interesting. Okay. Doop, doop, doop. Hold on, someone's bugging me. No, they're not. Anyway, here we go. Welcome to my stream where there's just fucking, essentially fucking silence. There we go. Again, like I said, if you have not seen the ending of Undertale's neutral route, avert your gaze, or come back in like a half hour to an hour and I'll do some Timespinner shit, because that'll actually be funny to see what happens and who my last bosses are. So true, Queen. So true. Oh yeah, that's right. None of this is like... This is thematically important, but doesn't mean anything to what we're doing. That's what I was gonna say. I was about to say it's not important, and I'm like, it's pretty important. But just not to what we're doing. We have 24 HP. I think that's about the same amount. I did a test seed of this. This is like my second seed I've ever done of this game. Randomized at all, but definitely an AP. Because I've done this, I will say don't expect this anytime in the near future, but I do at one point. This has inspired me more to play the genocide and pacifist route, because I fucking haven't. But if more chapters of Deltarune come out in the middle of any of that happening, I'm going to fucking jump on those instead, because I fucking love Deltarune. Like, Undertale's really good. There's a lot of things I really love about Undertale, but like overall as like, as an experience, I think Undertale is like definitely something that I'm drawn to, and Undertale is something that I think is a good piece of media, and I'm glad that it's like a revolutionary part of a lot of like internet and video game culture. That said, like, just what I look for in a fucking video game. Wait, did I just backtrack again? I think I just backtracked again. Yeah. This is the way. Yeah, this is the way. Deltarune, I think, is an experience I already like more, and it's not even finished. So once it's done, it might legitimately be one of my new favorite like video games, but time will tell. But yeah, I'll be doing more multiverse in the first future. The thing that I just was working on was a secret game that I'm still not revealing this stream. That is an officially supported Archipelago randomizer game, but I've never played it live, like in front of people before. The only 2 people on the planet right now that know which game it is are Kay, my partner, and myself. I'm gonna save here just in case I'm forgetting something, but I don't think a whole lot happens between here that I can't like save again. Actually, no, I don't remember if there is another save point actually after this. It might be it. Oh. My fucking...
My mouth feels really dry. I don't like it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Let's get on with the fucking show, because this is gonna take a while. I like blend in with the fucking ground. You can like kind of see. You can see me.
Cold.
I just drank water. What did you think I was doing? I've been drinking liquid constantly for the past like hour. I don't know why my mouth is dry. I'm not ready either. Cool. Well, you better be, bitch. I'm coming for you. Woo! Oh, I'm ready. Fingers in his ass. Toilet attracted to the barrier, yada yada. It seems your journey is finally over. You're filled with determination in all caps. Human. It was nice to meet you. It wasn't nice for me. I'm gonna kill you now. Assuming I don't forget how to do this fucking boss fight. Or how to play the game at all. I've had to do combat in this game in a while. I also, again, I'm fairly beleaguered, not just because it's super late at night, but because I've been playing AP and other aspects like all fucking afternoon and evening. Because I didn't think actually would get done by the end of the fucking night. Fingers in his ass. I feel like I'm doing way less damage than I did last, like when I did a test seed of this too. But I'm sure that's to be expected. I probably had some fucking like OP ass weapon that I don't have now. I'm not doing perfect, chat. It's pissing me off. Oh well, if I just do 148 damage all the time and don't die, I'll be fine. 149 works too. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, that's like the max. Okay. Oh, fucking shit. Jesus Christ, video game. One thing I do genuinely like about Undertale too, though, is that like I don't fucking give a shit about bullet hell. 9 times out of 10. This is kind of the closest I get to bullet hell. Because I fucking love it. If you can dress up bullet hell in a certain way where like I'll give a shit about it, it's very rare and hard to do, but it can be apparently done, and then I will love your game. But not enough to beat all its endings. The weird thing, I don't remember my vanilla playthrough. I have thoughts of it somewhere. I think the only thing that killed me in this game, other than like the very end, like Flowey, I think, was like, I think Undyne. I think there was like maybe one enemy I didn't understand and it got the better of me. But then I think the only thing that killed me was the Undyne fight. Not doing well. Ah. Oh, my down key fucking fell out. That doesn't help me. Are any of these health? Oh, mistake probably is. I don't know. I don't think the snow piece is though. It might be. I don't think it is though. Ooh, kill you. Stop killing me. Be a good last boss and fuck off and die. Oh, fuck, shit. No damage. I'd love to see it. Okay, that was the last phase. Awesome. Yes! We can. I don't care. Whatever. I don't remember if it matters. Does anyone know? Like, it goes to Flowey either way, right?
Ring, ring, ring.
You can hear a bunch of really cool voices. I forgot this part happened, so I was freaking out like, wait a minute. I was like, did that actually finish? Nope. There we go. Was that it? Did I fuck up? Does anyone know? Oh no, it says goal completed. Do you not have to do the fucking Flowey fight? I mean, evidently you don't. Okay. Huh. Well, that was Undertale. uh... I thought so too, because it didn't let me... Last time I did it, it didn't let me complete my goal. But I'm looking at the multi-world tracker right now. It says goal completed. Wow. And that leaves us with, one more. I did kill Asgore. Oh wait, no. I spared Asgore. Do you have to kill Asgore to get that to happen? I genuinely don't remember. And I don't remember what I did in my little playthrough. I think I killed him last time. I don't know. It gave me goal completed. Yeah. Oh! Whatever the fuck was in the, It doesn't even say what was collected. Oh, it must have been an Ash's World then. Okay, whatever was in the nightmare chest, I'll show you all in a second. I'll show you all in a second. If it works, or yeah, it says goal completed. I don't know. Maybe I didn't like properly delete like original save. Well, no, because I reset it. I know I reset it. I thought it didn't matter either way. I thought if you killed or spared the motherfucker. Plus, I think I updated AP since then. And I think you have to like make basically a fucking, I mean, maybe not a new build. I'm not sure. Yeah, either way. All right, I gotta switch stream category to Timespinner. I'm going to go beat Timespinner for the second time today, everybody. Becoming a true Timespinner randomizer. Fucking... I don't know. Anyway, this is the end of Multiworld. I gotta stream Timespinner now, and that's the end of the Dorkiworld. Forever. Unless I do Dorkiworld Part 2. Where is it? Here it is.
Found it.
There it is. Let me also pull up the fucking tracker for you. Bada boom. That way I can see it in OBS. That is from the seed I just finished. That's a lie. But also the other one probably doesn't look any different. I don't really need a text client for this because every single check has already been collected. This is just me seeing who's at the end of Timespinner now.
I'm here for the end of Dorkiworld.
Sick. We got... There we go. I don't know how long I'm gonna go if I want to do anything after this. I might do something for like a little bit, but
Do another multi-world. No.
no. No. All right, let's get the game capture situated. There it is. There it is. I've been waiting for that fucking thing since the beginning of the game. Beginning of the multi-world.
Year
Like
2.
a week and a half ago. I don't even remember why the fuck I'm in here. I could be a funny little fucker and also do an extra boss. Let's see who's in here. Let me calculate. Okay. Golden Idol. Thank God. I really didn't want that to be my nightmare. Zerg Queen's a good one to have at the end.
Have you seen Boots yet?
What?
Have you seen Boots yet?
I think. Yes.
Aw, no
I'm
final.
almost certain. Boots is right out. No Boots. So it could be Cantorin. Ifrit. Unless I'm misremembering. I think Varney? But apparently it can't be Golden Idol and it can't be Zerg Queen. I've Sash, don't I? Yeah, I got Sash really early in this seed. Yeah, I literally have everything. This is nuts. What do I have equipped?
Jin Inferno and a bunch of things that don't matter. Because they're not Jin
Pretty
Inferno.
much. Yeah. Probably have better fucking equipment too. Oh, yeah. Have I fought Sarian?
Have you fought Zarian? Oh.
Because if it's Zarian, if Zarian's a possibility, I'm bringing the fucking pendulum.
I mean, if Zarian's a possibility, you just stand on the platform at the start of the thing and throw Jin Infernos at him until he dies.
You say that.
Yeah.
You've seen me fight Zarian. You know that's not how it goes. Whether it's how it should go or not is relevant. Why can't I get to the fucking Nightmare World?
Because you don't have Unchained Keys. You have to fight one of the.
Oh, I have to do the fucking warp?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unchained Keys is what makes it so you don't have to do it.
Well, shit. We're killing the bird then. We're killing the Zerg Queen, Lunaeus' father. Yeah, I just did a seed with that secret game, and I think everything that can be flooded except for one room is flooded. It was pretty funny.
That's always fun.
Bye, Dad. I haven't done a default seed in so long. What is the actual name for these?
For what?
If you don't do Inner Sandman, you don't do Dad Percent, you don't do Unchained Keys.
I don't think it has a name because that's just the default.
I just call it default seed.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Have we been...
So that's the Geyer and the bonus
Ifrit.
bot.
We definitely did Ifrit because you needed something at the Ifrit check. Shit. Okay. I think I fought Zarian already. I don't think this can be Zarian. But also we're like jacked. So I'm not too worried.
Yeah.
I've done more with worse. I'm not the best at Timespinner, but I have done much more with much worse. I have. Last seed I didn't get the Sash.
You're the best Timespinner player in this call who lives in the United States.
Great. I'll take it. I'm the second best Timespinner player in the Dorkiworld. Or that's not true. Virtue's here. Virtue's in the Dorkiworld.
You're the second best Timespinner player in call.
I'm the second best Timespinner player that put in a Dorkiworld, that put in a Timespinner seed in Dorkiworld. I've gotten pretty good over the past like few months though. I haven't really been practicing that often, but it's been more than no practice.
Yeah.
I don't even care about that warp. We're not going anywhere. Where are we gonna go? I say, you know what? I say that, and then we get stuck on this fucking boss.
Yeah. I believe you.
This, whatever this check was for anybody who doesn't like play this game or anything, this is the very last fucking like check in the game. Depending on what mode you play, you can get to that. I couldn't because of what settings I put in. On purpose, mind you. The very last 3 seeds were Ash's Link to the Past, my Undertale, and my Timespinner. Whatever the fuck that was like junk for Ash. Because it was not collected by Undertale.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh, hoping that might be a cool thing to do.
Fucking fuck
hey.
you! What the hell? Why don't I ever fight it normally?
Just use Jennifer.
Wait a
Like,
minute.
legitimately. When I
I've
say
never fought this thing vanilla.
When I say everything is weak to Jin Inferno,
Yeah.
I mean it. But also, I was gonna say what might be a cool thing to do when you finish is go into the spoiler log and look at the spear progression just to see how everything was supposed to go.
I didn't make a spoiler log for this because it would have taken a year.
I think you can just generate it whenever.
It's a setting.
Oh, okay.
If you
Ooh.
can, I don't know about it. It's not, you don't generate it whenever. It's a link it gives you when you make the room.
Yeah.
Unless you put on the setting where you don't generate it.
You're saying?
What?
You're saying you didn't generate the spoiler log?
No, because that's part of the reason it takes forever. When it generates over 20 worlds.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, easy fucking game.
French vanilla ending, let's go.
I figured one of them, but it frit. Well, then either I forgot. What was the other boss I thought it was gonna be? I don't know. I figured it frit would probably be one. I know I fought Raven Lord. What?
Darian was the other one.
No, I wasn't sure if I fought Zarian or not. There was another one I thought that I was like, yeah, I definitely did not fight this fucking boss. But all the slots are used, right? Like if you do, there we go, that's GH. Cantorin. I don't think we ever saw Cantorin
Maybe not.
in the seed. But all the like boss slots are used, right?
Yeah.
When you do Gyre and Ifrit and Cantorin and all that. That's a low for how long I played this fucking seed. Cantoring could have been the other time break option. No, the other time break option was Golden Idol.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can't fight every boss in a single playthrough because of the 2 options.
Right.
For the time break.
One of them is the option. Well, oh, you mean just fight? Yeah, but all of them have a slot. Like you can see what all of them are during your playthrough.
Yeah. So you probably killed all of them.
So I probably did fight Cantor and just forgot.
Yeah, you probably killed all of them except for the twins, the idol.
Damn. What a fucking seed. That was a great fucking multi-world.
Good. Let's do it again, right now.
Right now. Everybody put in 10 YAMLs. All bets are off.
10 YAMLs, only manual.
Speaking of unsupported shit, Kay and I were just mulling over what to call my YAMLs for Kirby's Dream Land 3, and we didn't come up with too much. She came up with ADDD, I think, something like that.
That's good. ADDD.
Yeah. I came up with the two best options I came up with were Otto is the painter boss. So I just have two Ados, one has a W and one doesn't, which will only matter for like asyncs and self multis and day night multis and shit anyway. Or just Iona but a 0 instead of an O.
Good too.
Because you fight 0 in that game.
Or you could do AB.
I guess that's an option.
The AYBY.
Yeah.
It's like Kirby.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
T-Base and Mark Magus and Wef Jepster. Wait a second.
What about him?
I know all those people.
Me too.
I will be in people's like chats sometimes and I'll shill Timespinner, but I don't really like expressly go like I know these people, like, because there are people that do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm not one of those assholes.
Oh well, fuck, I can't remember who it was, but I think they're still around. But there was like one person in the randomizer community who was like pushing super hard to like do a bunch of like random shit, and everyone's like, okay, you need to calm down. And at one point, he admitted that the only reason why he's doing is because he wants his name in the credits.
Should back Timespinner too, buddy.
Can't, because it's not being kickstarted.
Oh, it's not ever?
No.
I'm glad it doesn't have to be. That's cool.
Yeah. I think he made enough money on Timespinner 1 that he was like, I don't need to do this. Also, I can just finish the game in my own time, and when it's ready, it'll be ready.
That excites me for the game even more.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Um,
Shoutouts to third place at the Timespinner randomizer tournament. It's one of my favorite things is when developers of the games they play are good at their own games, because that doesn't always happen.
I feel like it's rare. But then again, there are a fucking fuckload of video games, so I guess sure it's rare.
Yeah.
Like there probably aren't that many people that worked on like The Last of Us Part 2 who speedrun it.
No.
But adventure, I guess. What are we gonna do after the credits are done here?
I don't know. I had my one idea, but we can't do it apparently.
What?
The looking at the spoiler log, which doesn't exist, so.
Oh, there was one thing I was gonna do though. This is all just backers. We can skip the backers.
Tier maker of how stinky every single YAML was.
No. That's Dorkiworld, everybody. Holy shit.
We did it. It was like, what, just under 2 weeks that we did it? It was like
Day
week and a half.
1 was the 30th. And depending on when the fuck I actually beat Timespinner. So that would be day 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Either day 13 or day 14 is when it finally was completely finished.
Yeah, and like 80% of that was done in like the first 3 days.
Actually, I was going to point that out. This is the thing I said I was going to do. I'm going to show everybody what the fuck is happening with this shit. After I showed them Beamon.
Beamon believed in us. We did it for Beamon.
Beamon believes in you all. B-bomb. Like that. Here we go. Okay. All right, everybody, motherfuckers.
You don't know
Here
what I do with
is the multi-world tracker. Sorry, this is the multi-world. This is the multi-world room. This was the seed number, which I don't. Can you even like really do a whole lot with that?
I
Anyway.
don't think so. I think you might be able to like put it into like a thing and like go retroactively get a spoiler log, but that's a lot of work.
Can you?
I think it's for
click on
race.
this right now.
I don't do it.
Oh no, it's just for if you need to make a new room or something. I don't think you can.
I think it might also be for like. Is that how they do races too? I don't know.
No. That's a whole no. Well, I don't know what you mean by that. Otherwise, no. What was I gonna say? Oh, I think normally if you clicked that link, it would just show this again, and then if I did generate a spoiler log, it would be here. So,
Yeah.
I think. Not 100% sure. I've never seen that screen before by clicking that in my life. I've never clicked that before in my life. But yeah, here's everybody's seeds. There's all 28 of them. Everyone did great. Here is the multi-world tracker, which shows bada boom. Everyone is goal completed. These 4 seeds were released manually for various reasons. I didn't release any of them. People wanted to release their shit, and I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you're not enjoying this big weird thing that's experimental for me and like my direct community, then like I'm not gonna be a bitch about that. Why would I be a bitch about that? If it wasn't experimental, I wouldn't be a bitch about it. But beyond that, the other 24 games, all goal completed. The first one apparently was finished 244 hours and 54 minutes ago, which kind of hurts my brain to think about. But here's another thing. This is where
Phase egg one.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk more about that. Not that I have anything planned for it. I just think it's interesting, so I've documented it in a spreadsheet because I'm
Fucking nerd.
I'm kind of a huge fucking nerd. I don't think enough
Nerd.
people realize how much of a giant fucking geek I am because
I
like
realize.
in relativity to like my like mutuals and streamer friend circle, like I'm kind of like a fucking dope because I don't speedrun anything. I don't really know how to develop anything. I don't randomize nothing. I just kind of do shit and yell at it and make goofy noises sometimes. I don't really do a whole lot. But then when I'm not on stream, I do shit like this. This is like a big Random Rings thing that has a bunch of fucking shit in it. Anyway, this was the first one to finish, and that was on day 3. The virtual release Super Metroid manually on day 4. And day 5, actually, because you were saying this earlier. Day 5 was all these. So it's Dorothy's Minecraft, and these are in order of time. Dorothy's Minecraft finished, Poke's Kingdom Hearts 2, Virtue's Pokemon, Kay's Trainer Sanity Pokemon. Kay was the only one that double dipped.
Oh yeah, she did 2 Mario World and 2 Pokemon, right?
Yes. What'd I say, day 13? Would be the day? No, it can't be day 13.
13 or
Day-
14.
Well, it'll be day 13 or 14. We'll say 13 for now.
13 sounds more
Because
by
no one
one
cares.
whole-
What?
I said 13 sounds more impressive by one whole day.
Sure. Even though it was like 2 minutes. But yeah, we had all that. Ash fucking came in and just slammed through a bunch of shit on like the end of day 5. Duckie then on day 7 released Undertale, but also finished all of her other seeds legitimately. So here's the big chunk, really. And this is where the domino effect started happening. Everybody's checks at once. Because your Blasphemous opened up my Super Mario 64 to be finished, and that opened your Dark Souls 3 more, I think.
Yeah.
That and I had like another thing I was holding on like in Timespinner, I think, or something. And then Claro had enough power stars to go finish off Super Mario 64 after your Dark Souls 3 released. Then your Timespinner, don't remember how all that worked. I know I was holding on to one of the gears. Then you got Clara's Minecraft. So Duckie was the first one to be done. Clara was the first one to be done without releasing anything, so still pretty fucking cool. Then there's Virtue's Link to the Past, Virtue's Super Mario 64. Day 8, we got Dorothy finished up Hollow Knight, which the Hollow Knight seeds, like, I don't even know how stinky they are. They looked horrendous to me, and I don't even fucking play Hollow Knight. I know enough about Hollow Knight to be like, holy shit.
Yeah, honestly, like some of the stuff that Yuki does in Hollow Knight, I'm just like, how?
Then there's Virtue's Ocarina of Time. I think that was Virtue's last game. Also on that day, the reason why a lot of those games were unlocked after the fact was because Kay woke up that day and decided, I don't want to do the Dorkiworld anymore because multi-worlds in general are a burden out concept and all that shit.
Also, she was suffering from COVID booster.
Was that day?
It was around that time.
That was... I mean, she definitely wasn't feeling great, but that was like 2 days after the shots. But yeah, she still was reeling from it. It kicked our asses. But yeah, all those releasing, finally got my power, or my emblems in Sonic Adventure 2, figured out after Kay released her shit. The Messenger, I had one power seal left that night that I could not fucking find for the life of me. I went to bed, on a whim, looked at the multi-world tracker on my iPad, just to see what it looked like on my iPad, and Yuki found one power seal. So I fucking finished that the next day. Poke finished up Hollow Knight the next day after that. And then I think later that day, Yuki finished up Muse Dash. And I think that does it for Pokey and that does it for Yuki. And just like a few hours, like not even 2 hours ago, I don't think, Ash finished Link to the Past. And I was like, shit, that means I can finish the Dorkiworld whenever the fuck I want. Shit, I have important shit to do tomorrow, so I can't stream it like the normal people time I normally stream. Fuck, it's 11 tonight, but I can do that now. After I just finished a multi-world by myself.
Yay. And then I showed up. I'm like, what's up? I'm here. I have not been relevant to this multi-world in a week, but I'm here.
I mean, I haven't really been streaming it as often either, so nobody's really been... I mean, the Dorkiworld just kind of came to a point where people were just busy with other stuff for a few days, which I expected to happen more often. I actually expected this to last more than 2 weeks. I expected at least, like, 5 days.
Well, we definitely did more than 5 days.
I mean, like, 5 days is like a... There's no way it will be less than 5 days unless we all no-life this shit, and I know firsthand I'm not going to do that.
Alright, so the next Dorkiworld is that it's a marathon. Start Dorkiworld and we don't stop until they're all done.
And then I die on stream finally, as I've always dreamed of.
Oh, you can sleep. I actually okay. I did say that as a joke, but I think that would actually be a cool concept for kind of like a We Descent style thing.
A what style thing?
For like a big charity stream, like we just get a bunch of people together and have like 50 YAMLs in a thing.
Yeah, I don't want to die. What was I gonna do next? Oh, I was gonna change the stream category to something. While I figure out what the fuck we're doing next. Until I come up with a brain blast of an idea for what I'm streaming next. I do want to stream for like maybe an hour or longer or something like that. Maybe I'll put it up to a poll. Unless, Ducky, you have something specific you think you want to do.
I'm just playing once.
Okay. That narrows down a few of my ideas, which is good.
I mean, if you had an idea that would require my undivided attention.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
If I want to play video games.
I just had like vague ideas. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Here, I'll put it up the chat. I'll put up a poll, I guess. I don't know what the fuck for though. What are ideas? What are things we want to see me do for like an hour? We can do. And it could be a little more than an hour. I'm not like I don't need to wake up early or anything.
Wish I had enough points for full turn flip right now.
Like don't bother with the poll, motherfucker. All right. What to do? So I can do a Hades run. Emerald Rogue either takes way shorter than I think it will, or way longer than I think it will. So I'm not gonna put Emerald Rogue on there. What?
Kind of depends on how good you do with Emerald Rogue.
Nah, sometimes you just have to fight Liza in a really shitty place with shitty Pokemon. Sometimes you just get RNG'd to death. That's kind of Emerald Rogue. What are other things that people give a fuck about? We could do like a tier maker. And you all can tell me what the fuck to do with that. So the other day I just had... I could do more Topster. Probably music. Topster. That probably would be particularly fun for Ducky to hang around with though.
I don't know.
Those are my three big ideas.
I find amusement when you nerd the music.
People love to watch me drag things around the screen. I guess I don't need a fourth idea. Those can just be the three ideas. I'll give you all 10 minutes to decide what you want to see. In the meantime, so I'm gonna go on ad break in between that time anyway, but yeah, until ad break, closing statement, I guess, that I wanted to make. And I guess I'm glad you're here for it. So if you have input, I'm open. One of the main reasons, there were two main reasons I wanted to make. Maybe three. Three main reasons I wanted to make the Dorkiworld. Which is originally technically Ducky's idea, actually, I will say. Yeah. But I don't think it was for these reasons explicitly. The reasons I eventually thought, like, maybe I should just do that. The first one was to make an async that was like accessible for people that have never done multi-worlds before, because I was intrigued by the idea that doing a multi-world randomizer your first time in an async where you don't have to deal with the pressure of getting people shit on time. That was what was interesting to me. And I knew that I wanted to teach people how to do that to the best of my ability, so I wanted to rope more new people in. That didn't happen at all, but that's one of the main reasons that I started with Dorkiworld. The 8 players are very familiar with multi-worlds and randomizers.
It was a lot of their first async, which is a different like mentality of multi-world.
Yeah, absolutely. The second main reason was because especially over this year with just so many life changes and big things happening in my life and being unemployed and all this other fucking shit, for better or worse, happening to me. I've been kind of failing at doing more things like with my community, with my followers, because like there hasn't really been an opportunity for me to really come up with a good plan that I'm also not skeeved out by as a creator and or a human, depending. Because like a Mario Kart 8 lobby is great, but not everybody can pay for it. A Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart fucking lobby is an amazing idea, but most people are like, oh, I don't know how to do that, and it seems hard. I tried it in like 2017, I couldn't get it to work, so I'm assuming that's gonna be a fucking slog, and I don't want to waste your people's time if it goes wrong. There's always like a give and take every idea I came up with. With an async, I was like, okay, everybody's constantly bugging me for more multi-worlds, and I have to be the asshole that constantly pushes back, and I'm like, I don't want to become a randomizer streamer. So for this, I was like, okay, cool. That was another main reason I did it, was because I was like, this is something I can do, and I know at least a good handful of people will probably at least have some vague interest. And not all the people that had any vague interest joined. There were a few people that couldn't make it last minute. There were a few people that thought about coming in, but decided it probably wasn't a good time. And some people just decided last minute, I don't really want to do it. And whatever their reasoning, you know, that's fine. I enjoyed the fact that 8 people came out to do it, which leads me to my third point, which is the biggest point that I want to get through with this conversation topic, I suppose, is, yeah, I've never done an async before, and I've always wanted to try one just to try it, but I didn't try it for so long because I didn't think I would like it. And now that I've done one, I'm still, I don't even know if on the fence is the term. I don't love it. I loved Dorkiworld. It was a good time. I don't know if I ever want to do an async again. Maybe, but also I don't know if I want to organize Dorkiworld 2. I'm leaning towards not.
You can always outsource.
I can always outsource it?
Yeah, like if like the part of the issue was like you doing all of the organization.
No, I love that part.
Okay.
If I can find a medium for me to be the fucking like puppeteer motherfucker of something and not seem like an egotistical bitch doing so, like, and people are like, oh, okay, no, I trust this process because I'm familiar with it. You know, something like if I DM'd D&D or did a big multi-world thing with a gimmick like this, like, then people are like, oh, okay. There's only so many things Aiden can do to make me cry during that process, so, like, I trust them to not fuck that up. So yeah, the organization part wasn't an issue, and it's just a multi-world. Like, it was a lot to do, but like I didn't make like assets for it or anything. It wasn't that big of a deal. Anyway, I'm gonna go an ad break. I'm gonna go pee. Everybody in chat, vote for what you want to see me do in a few minutes. We'll probably talk more about this when we get back. Duckie, if you have any more input on it after the fact, I'd love to hear it, but I gotta go an ad break and pee. So, okay. Do you want me to leave? Chat with you for a minute, or do you want me to deafen and...
Just deafen.
Okay. I'll be back, everybody. Because, it's pretty one-sided. I was looking while after I went to the bathroom, washed my hands, I was like, guess I'm doing that. We'll see. Still young. And by that, I mean you have, like, less than 30 seconds probably to vote. It's looking like Hades.
Hades nuts.
That's true. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there will be, at least not anytime within the next year or two, maybe even, or ever maybe, a true like Dorkiworld 2. I think if I come up with a gimmicky enough idea for something, I'll do something in that vein, and that can be kind of in the Dorkiworld vein. Yeah, Hades won. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I loved doing this async. I need to make that very clear. This was a fun time. It was a fun thing to experience. but I don't know how to explain it because it's almost 1 in the morning. But I just don't have the fucking itch for it. Oh, this feels good. This feels good to do. What I'm doing right now. I'm changing the title to just say Aiden stream. Oh, do you know the last fucking time I just streamed something? Jesus Christ. There we go. That feels fucking good.
I think part of your problem with the async was that you insisted on streaming everything on your side, and that added extra stress.
It wasn't necessarily stress. I mean, it was. Don't get me wrong, but I also could have done it whenever the fuck I wanted. So it wasn't really like oh, I have to go do this now. Like it never felt like a chore. It's just I feel like there's nothing that an async really brings for me. No, there are very few things that an async brings towards my enjoyment of like a multi-world that. Or the async multi-world that a multi-world just a live sync wouldn't already do. That's mostly where I'm at.
That's fair.
I think I want to keep it to, you know, we do big stank fucking ones for like celebration special events, maybe every once in a while. Every time I learn a new AP game or want to try a new AP game, I do a self multi-world or I do a date night multi-world K. Which by the way, I don't know what the next one of that's gonna be. I know what the secret one is that I'm gonna fucking tag in, but I don't know what the actual one is. I will announce it when I figure out what the fuck it is. It might be an unsupported game. It might be when Emerald comes out. Depends on which one comes first. We get Hades on screen. Cause there's a point in most multi-worlds where and we always call it or at least Kay and I do, we call it the domino part, basically. Yeah. Where everybody already knows where the fuck the rest of this is gonna fucking go. We already know how to beat our games. You know, like we're done. Like it's done. And that's okay in a live sync because I'm usually hanging out, you know, just shooting the shit. I don't really play multi-worlds to be like, oh, I'm so cool at this game, look what I can do. So, but I don't know. For the async, I do like, and the live sync doesn't really have this as much, is that Sonic Adventure 2, when I started Sonic Adventure 2 AP, it was my first ever multi-world. I forgot where so much shit was because I hadn't played vanilla in the capacity of wanting to, like, you know, beat the game and get all the upgrades and so on, because I just had an old file from when I was like a teenager, basically. So, but I kept doing it, and now I do shit that like I would look at the YAML in 2022 and be like, no, fuck that. Like these things do help you get better at these games, so that's not the reason I do it, but it is like a side effect that I appreciate.
Yeah.
But in an async, what I kind of like about that is you can just, as much as you think you won't hate it, fuck that. Throw yourself into the deep end with fucking big heavy boots.
So play Ocarina of Time, got it.
Yes. The first challenge, trying to figure out how to build that game to play it in AP. I might do no. Well, I'm not gonna do no heat.
All heat, let's go.
No. As you can see with actually, why am I using the bow? If I'm not using the weapon that's gonna have the fucking darkness boost on it anyway, I'm using the fucking javelin.
Just watch the ribs with that, okay?
Fuck you. 4 is the highest I've done with this one. Okay. 3 is the highest I've done with this weapon. That's fucking strange to me. Okay, let's try that. Anyway, yeah, async. I don't know. I don't.
Upon my name, you lack the cheerfulness of hypnosis.
A lot of the things I did like about it, I don't know. It was good as like an experience. I like experiencing new things. That's why I like multi-worlds, because I like that randomizers like take interesting things that the game isn't designed to do. You know, the reason anybody gets into randomizers for the first time, probably.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't need that to happen for like a week and a half. And God forbid, if all the people that like I hoped or thought might joined, we wouldn't be doing this right now.
I mean, who knows? It might have gone faster. Like,
you think so?
Like paradoxically enough, yeah, because the whole thing would have been different, right? The whole chain would have been different if you even if you just had one more YAML, like the whole chain of events becomes different. It could have been longer, it could have been shorter.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like because once you add that new variable, it's just there's more things that the game randomizes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with the sentiment. I mean, I can't really, you know, disagree with that because it's just how it works factually. But you know, like the sentiment contextually, I agree with. I don't know. It's hard to put in words why I don't think I'd be interested in ever doing it again unless I come up with a big gimmick. I've been trying to brainstorm some ideas behind the scenes of like, how would I make this interesting again? Because before I'm a randomizer streamer, before I'm a multi-world streamer, I am an entertainer. That's not even a narcissistic thing to say. That's what I've been known for years. It's what I do. Like outside of Twitch. So I would have to think of a way to be like, would I want to watch me do this? Because I've been doing Twitch for 3 years, and I've been doing fucking like YouTube and video game shit under the Randomrings Channel moniker for fucking almost a decade now. So I'm like, I gotta switch it up. And I don't think this very well cultivated algorithm, this software, like manipulates this game and other games connected to the server with it to do something funky and quirky. I don't think it's enough.
I felt like
It's.
I just liked that it gave me an excuse to hang out with you and other people for 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, that's why I liked the experience. That's a big reason I liked the experience overall. I don't really. A lot of the shit that the people that also we do the people in the Nisamon League, like, you know, like they're really cool. I like hanging out with them, but a lot of the shit that they do in their neck of the woods and their Discord server is not. It's part of the reason I'm pretty quiet in a lot of Discord servers. It's because a lot of my friends are like gamers, like, and it's not that. I don't mean it derogatorily, because normally when I say gamer, I mean it derogatorily. In this particular instance, I mean, like, they're very knowledgeable of a lot of different games, game history, video game tech, and then possibly even like coding, depending on the situation. And it's one of those situations where I'm like, you know, I'm happy for you, and, you know, this is a good time, but I only interject every once in a while and say something stupid because I have no idea what anyone's talking about at any given point.
Sure.
So, like, I don't really participate in a lot of the active, like, Nisamon shit. Not to say that they wouldn't love to have me, probably, but, like, I would be a fish out of water. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
I should convince them to. So I don't know if you've seen, but they've been running fighting game tournaments every like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I should convince them to do Undernight once.
I will get my ass destroyed.
Yeah, but you can join for the experience.
I don't know if I want that experience.
What else we got?
I think
I had the most fun I think I've ever had playing. That's not true. I was gonna say that playing a fighting game. Oh yep, I can attack. The other night, this was a while ago. It was Under the Night. We were playing Under Night. I was just hanging out with Comedy and Pidge, and we were all playing Under Night. And I expected, oh, okay, they're gonna have fun doing like video game tech. They're gonna have fun doing fighting game tech. They're gonna know what the fuck they're doing, and I'm not going to. They know this terminology, and they know how this shit works universally across like the vast majority of fighting games, because a lot of them fundamentally work on a lot of the same rules. Basically. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna join in and, you know, join in the conversation or whatever, but I'm mostly just hanging out and getting my ass beat as a big dummy in Under Night. But I wasn't. And it was the first time that I got to contextualize, because you can look up a YouTube video. There are plenty of YouTube videos that'll explain to you, here's what a juggler is and what that means to you. And like, if you want to main this kind of character, this is probably the thing. Maybe this is your fighting style, and these characters may or may not gel with you. But like that was the first time where I actually got like hands-on experience, and I didn't feel like I was in a tutorial, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's my thing with fighting games. The reason I don't like them is because the core thing with the vast majority of them is just getting better. And I talked to Comedy and Pitch about that. I was like, that's part of the reason why I don't really get into it. And that's the core difference between me and most fighting game fans. Is that, like, because Comedy, like, replied directly with, like, that's the thing, like, for me, just getting better at the game repeatedly is good enough. The competitive, like, spirit behind the video game is good enough for me. And I was like, for me, it's not. Just the notion that I could be better at this game doesn't... It's not, like, a rewarding experience to me.
Fair.
Case in point, I'm a Hades fan.
Wait, you're not in it for the smut?
I'm in for the what?
You're not in it for the smut?
Of Hades?
Yeah.
I denied one of the fucking romance options. I am in it for the storytelling. This game is like notoriously hard at first, but the reason I kept going is partially because of satisfying controls, but part of it is because I think the story is like a perfect video game story.
And yet you denied the polycule.
What?
You denied the polycule.
I can't argue that without going to spoilers. But basically, my decisions that I made in this game did probably destroy potential polycule, at least within the parameters of the passage of time in this game's plot. Did I ever get my fucking attack back? Are we good? Yeah, okay. I probably could have attacked that entire encounter. Awesome.
The wretches whom you face down there have died already.
Let me turn this up a little bit on my end. There we go. I was like, I feel like I'm fucking screaming. Normally I shouldn't have to. But yeah, I don't know. I would say to anyone watching this, and I guess to you, Duckie, as well. Yeah, don't expect a Dorkiworld 2. If I do something in the similar vein, it's probably not going to be like Dorkiworld 1. But like I kind of already hinted at, like, multi-worlds in a general sense, definitely live syncs are still going to be a thing on this channel. In varying frequency, depending on how things go. Now that Dorkiworld's done, I can make a normal fucking stream schedule again. Very excited about that. I might have a Halloween stream planned next week. I have talked to everyone that was going to be involved in it about it, and they are all potentially down. We're just working out the actual time and date.
Cool.
I'm very, very excited. This is a thing we've been talking about since like February. I'm probably hyping it up too much. I'm very, very excited about it. It's going to be a fun time, but it's not, you know.
Time to collect.
It's not like we're throwing a parade.
Why not?
Because one of the people are leaving for Japan soon.
Details.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
All the more reason to throw a parade. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh shit, we got fish in here.
I'm glad that the Hades game devs understood the priorities of Hades, because if you use the heat thing that gives you the timer doesn't tick down when you're fishing.
It doesn't do what?
It doesn't tick down when you're fishing.
Yeah.
It also doesn't tick down in any of the rooms where you have to compete with Thanatos, or your dad's like, sick 'em boys.
I forgot about that. It's shocking because I have like over 200 hours in this game.
Work faster next time.
I actually learned that because I watched the world record any heat speed run. Like,
Come on, you know.
I don't think it's the world record anymore, but it was at the time when I watched it. And they got one of the Thanatos events during that world record run, and they calculate the world record by in-game time.
Now
Gotcha.
I am victorious.
So it was technically slower than the other, pretty much the rest of the top 5, because it was like a pretty close grouping. But because it was done through in-game time, because it's a random event that they can't avoid, so if they did it with real time, it'd be even more of a pain in the ass to deal with in terms of a speed run. Yeah, I just found that amusing.
I'll just have a look around.
Karen didn't care as much for that tidbit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Have you done the? Have you done the Karen fight?
Yeah,
You'll never get
a few times. Because once I figured out you can... I don't want to get into that. It's a spoiler. Maybe one day I'll do a fucking Hades fan elitism spoiler stream. I don't think I've ever done one where I've just been like, okay, all bets are off. If you were watching this, you're going to be spoiled on Hades.
Yeah.
I've never done one of those. I want to at least like keep it to where people can still like watch and like, yeah, you're gonna be spoiled. If you don't want to literally be spoiled on anything that ever happens in this game in terms of mechanics, then like, yeah, don't watch, obviously, because I'm doing shit that you wouldn't find out for another like fucking what, 6 runs, maybe more. But also like, as someone who's played the game for 200 hours, that's nothing. Like, you're going to figure that out eventually in your own time. That's how the game is designed. But I'm not going to explain to you why it happens. I might just do a stream one day where I'm like, okay, Hades enjoyers.
You'd be like, hey, these nuts.
Hades nuts. As much as I shouldn't.
That's the name of Hades fans. They're the Hades nuts.
The Hades nuts? Oh, I'm a Hades nut.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might do that when Hades 2 launches or goes into early access. I might do a I can't refrain from geeking out about what this might mean for the plot and speculating fucking bullshit
Made it to
theories.
Baskerville.
So if you're gonna watch me play Hades 2 on stream, you're gonna just have to deal with that. I'm gonna spoil the fuck out of Hades 1. Also, why are you watching me play Hades 2? If you haven't played Hades 1.
It's Hades nuts.
Maybe that'll be the Smash clone I've always wanted. Maybe they'll call it that.
Hades nuts.
Yes. I have always wanted a super giant Smash clone. It's never gonna fucking happen. I understand that. I mean, maybe it might happen, but I doubt it. But that I want it. I want it badly.
That'd be fun. Who would you main?
I made a fucking like fake roster one day, so I'm trying to think of who the fuck was in that. If Tisiphane's in it, probably Tissiphane.
Yeah. I can't
It's
remember
just
her
like-
name, but I would 100% main the girl from Transistor.
Oh, Red?
Yeah. All right, you never do learn like her real name. do you?
No, her name's Red.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna. That's spoilers for Transistor. Basically, no. You never basically learned her like actual name, but I think that's like kind of a thematic point in the like story of like that's supposed to be that way on purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, the I call him Swordsy. Swordsy calls her Red repeatedly.
Isn't he Transistor?
Yeah, most people probably just refer to him as the Transistor because he voices the Transistor. I refer to him as Swordsy because he's a sword. That's what I called him when I did that playthrough.
She call him by his real name, which is
Come die.
Chadwick.
yeah. No, fucking
Herbert.
call him Hades. We should call him Hades because of the same voice actor.
Logan Cunningham was the Transistor?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
pretty sure.
Cool.
He's also the
I don't know.
narrator in Bastion.
He's the narrator. He's one or two other characters, I think, in Bastion. And he is the tree guy in Pyre. He's a
Yeah,
few
he's
people
the
in Pyre.
Transistor.
He's the Transistor.
Yeah.
You lead my troops
Okay,
of-
cool. I didn't know that. I probably
And in Hades,
forgot.
he is a bunch of people.
He's a bunch of silly lilies.
Yeah, he is Hades. He is Poseidon. He is Achilles.
He's who? Oh, Achilles.
He's Achilles. Yeah.
He's Achilles?
Yeah. He's Charon. He's Asterius, and he's the storyteller.
I should have guessed that he's Asterius. That makes sense. That definitely sounds like him. Now that I think about it. You can pick out Chris Sapphire in every game, which is not a diss. I love Chris Sapphire. He's a very unique voice.
Yeah. It's like
I feel-
anytime you play.
Terrible fools.
It's like anytime you play a more mainstream game, and you're like, oh, hey, there's Johnny Young Bosch.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy to think that Johnny Young Bosch, arguably probably the most successful Power Rangers alumni.
I don't know. As far as I fucking know. Sure. He's Captain Johnny Young Bosch from the Alaska.
Yeah. Don't listen to Rita's lie. Hey. I know people dunk on that scene, but I love it like a weird way.
I thought it was mostly a fucking Titus laughing on the fucking balcony thing. Or the overpass or whatever the fuck that was on the bridge? That wasn't a bridge.
It was like a balcony.
Sure, we'll call it a balcony.
Or it was like a middle point in like a set of stairs. It was like a landing on some stairs.
Okay. I thought it was the 12 equivalent of that.
Kinda, I guess.
Just a big thing that gets memed by people who played up to that point and then either took it back to the Blockbuster or got rage quit from something else that happens like an hour in.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 12 was hard.
I did not like Final Fantasy. Yeah, I didn't like Final Fantasy 12.
I enjoyed it. It's not one of my favorites, but I didn't hate it. It's no Final Fantasy 2.
I've always wanted to try it again because when I had it on a PS2 and it was really scratched up, and PS2 disc readers usually suck. So I couldn't get past the like.
Thank you.
It's like the first boss fight. No, maybe not the first boss fight. It's on that big ship.
May the light and fury
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Like the first big
it's like
ship.
Yeah. It's not the first boss, but it's the first like plot important boss, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know better than I do. I could get to like that point, and then there was like this door that would lead to a plot specific, very important thing, and no matter what, it would always crash the game on that part.
That's unfortunate. That being said, the re-release, the Zodiac Age of Final Fantasy 12 is so much better than the PS2 version.
I don't like the core combat though. Like it wasn't. I didn't like. I mean, like the stress I had from the game was definitely because sometimes I would just go into a shop and the game would crash and continue to play the song indefinitely until I fucking died in real life. But
Yeah.
like even beyond that, yeah, I didn't like the main combat. Didn't really have enough time to latch to any of the characters, so I guess I can't judge that. I didn't find any of them completely obnoxious or anything though, unlike Titus.
Or Zidane.
Zidane's pretty fucking bad.
Of course, it's said.
But Zidane wasn't immediately like, I want to kill you. It's a very small step up from Titus.
The one thing better.
You should play Final Fantasy X too. If you haven't already.
I played a few hours of it, and then I got distracted by something else, and then never played it again, and now my PS3 is broken. Aaron tried to remedy that and gave me a code for DLC for the Switch version. Which is not the game. So I still cannot play that. But yeah, one day when I get my PS3 repaired, I'll add it back to the list of things that I can do. Because I've always wanted to play 10 too, because I do find it in many ways more interesting than 10. I rage quit 10. I got to the end of 10, but then I got petrified by the two motherfuckers and said, "No, I'm done."
Good enough to eat.
Because it was also after I did a bunch of fucking Albed primers, and then I was like, where the fuck are these last few? And then found out, oh, they're bullshit. Got it.
Yeah, I never bothered with the primers.
So I was like, okay, well, since I can't have fun doing that, and I'm not playing this game again after I'm done with it, let's just go do the sin stuff. Let's just go be done. And then I went and was like, oh, a cool secret. I'm fucking jacked now because I've grinded so much and done so much secret shit. So like I'm ready to fucking go. And then your whole team petrified. Game over. Done. I was like, I have shit to remedy that, but I don't fucking care anymore. This game has given me no reason to keep playing it for fucking like 40 hours and I keep doing it.
Also, tangentially related to RPG stuff. I'm probably going to be looking into getting a capture card for birthday.
Cool.
So we might be able to, continue Legend of Dragoon at some point.
That would be crazy. I can't wait to get fucking more voices for you from Dart.
Change his voice. No one will notice.
If Dart's voice and what's his name, Edgar? His name's not Edgar.
Albert.
The prince's voice gets, or the King Albert, not King Albert. Yeah, King
Prince
Albert,
Albert.
formerly known as Prince
Well,
Albert.
Yeah.
Got you.
If his voice and the ghost of Livid Slambert gets fucking higher, then it happens. Sorry everybody, sorry team.
I mean, at least like when we ended, at least we got to Maru, which is a good character for your voice.
Maru's just my D&D character voice.
Yeah, pretty much. But more confident.
Yeah. Because Maru
has a
doesn't
hammer.
hate herself as much. That's my
Yeah.
D&D character does.
She has a hammer.
I guess if I also was like, I'm badass enough to wield a hammer and am still feared and respected in this world of mythical monsters and crazy dragons that can kill us all, I too would be pretty fucking big dick energy about life.
Well, there's a solution to that. Is you remake Jazzy to be a barbarian instead of a rogue.
Okay, gotcha.
Hydra heads were never meant to fly.
Chat, my D&D character's name is Jazzy until the DM kills her in a few sessions from now, I'm sure.
I trust you had a pleasant stay in Asphodel.
Nah, Jazzy's gonna outlive us
Really
all.
need to turn down the heat in that place.
That would be really fucking... I hope none of the characters currently in the party die, but that would be the funniest fucking shit possible, I think. As if
I think
everyone else died to, like, the final fight in the campaign or something like that, and, like, maybe somebody dies on the way there to, like, a horde of fucking monsters, and then the only one left standing at the end is fucking Jazzy. I don't even know what the fuck she would fucking do.
I think whenever we do get to the end of the campaign, I think my two optimal outcomes are either everyone lives or everyone but Jazzy dies.
Chat, for context, the reason why that's funny is because this campaign's been going for a while, and I, as a player, was I don't know, shoehorned is the word, but shoehorned in.
You're
What?
introduced. You were introduced.
I was introduced later, while everybody else was already level 6. I think the campaign started around level 3 or 4.
We started at level 3, yeah. But also we level up slower than a lot of other people do. So like,
Yes.
we took like a year to get through 3 levels when most people will do that in like 4 months.
Right. So
It's not because we don't play often. It's just that's the way that the DM is curved their encounters.
and I think it's interesting because I studied to DM, which sounds way cooler and more professional than what it is. And because I wanted the DM for my friends, and I was going to go, if you all want to do an ongoing campaign from this story and where we took off, I have actually made plans for that. If not, no damage is done. But I was going to do everything experience-based. So I find it interesting that, like, once I found out, like, because we just kind of started playing, basically, and then it was decided after the fact, like, hey, everyone doesn't want to beat Aiden in the face, and people like her character, so I guess she's just here now. And I was just kind of like, cool, I wonder how, like, I'm going to level up. I wonder how, like, this is that and the other. I wonder if I'm going to get cool, like, magic items and meet a dragon and whatever the fuck. And then it was like, oh, this is completely, like, progression based. And I was like, That's so fucking interesting to me because it's not how I would think to run something this long form at all.
And I guess also for more context is we have like, was it like horizontal progression where the DM introduced like a secondary experience system basically, where every time we like complete something we get they're called That's Rad points, which we can spend to get like extra feats or like little special abilities and stuff, or like spend them on like character unique things that he's come up for us, which I don't think Jazzy has anything yet, but he's probably scheming.
Wait, what do I not have? Run that by me again. The last point.
Like you don't have like how Yuri has like the fighting style, and Paragon has the self-help book. I don't think you have anything like that yet.
I don't have anything like that that has been introduced.
Yeah.
I'm also obnoxiously secretive and cryptic with my character, and most of it probably is like not that big a deal, but I think it's fun. So comedy knows all the fucking all the shit that's going on with my character. No one else at the proverbial table does.
She has a severe allergy to peanuts.
Maybe. They figured out that I needed to start taking like notes and like actually making like I think I want a separate notebook to be like Jazzy's journal of what happens every session. Because one, that'd be fucking hilarious. Two, that would fucking like, because there's some things where I'm like, oh, I'll keep track of this like earlier, and now that we've been doing this for like what, like a month or two that I've joined since then.
More than that.
I'm like, fuck. Sometimes I can't remember what I told the players and what I told their characters. I remember the shit that I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
But I don't. I'm like, did I tell everybody that she used to be paralyzed? I know I told Duckie she used to be paralyzed. And that was like a big thing in her story.
Yeah. I think I made a finger 11 joke.
Probably. I think you did. I'm pretty sure you did, but also I just like believe that you would do that.
I'm pretty sure that I just started singing Paralyzer.
Got it. Yeah, no, I believe that. And now Pitch's character knows some shit that the other characters don't.
Yeah.
Urge to Kill is really good, but I don't have a cast.
The default cast is still pretty decent.
Yeah, let's go. We gotta go Epic Urge to Kill.
I mean, it still helps with everything else, so.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Let's see.
Oh, Chaos Fish.
Chowfish.
Yeah. Exactly.
I do appreciate how Chow's is just literally chaos, but pronounced differently.
It gets really confusing in a lot of those games where they'll put like billboards in the backgrounds and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if you're trying to say Planet Chow's or Planet Chaos right now. And the text font, as Sab pointed out, that one multi-world looks like it says Planet Chad's. So I don't know which one I'm supposed to go with.
It's definitely Planet Chad's.
But the face of the billboard is Chaos. I don't want any of these rewards. I'll take the extra enemies. Fucking shit.
I mean, Dash Strike on Spear is pretty good.
And I rely on the technique too heavily, so it works really well to do that for me. That's another thing I like about Hades is that there are optimal, as proven by that all heat run. There are scientifically, mathematically optimal things, but at the end of the day, it's still a roguelike based very heavily on RNG in action. That you do versus what the AI does. So you can make a lot of quote unquote wrong decisions and still be the fucking tits at this game.
Yeah.
Which is why I normally avoid Zeus. Even though he's the best one.
I like Ares.
Ares is one of my favorites. Boon-wise anyway.
I also
My
really
favorite
like,
is Artemis.
Yeah. Very, I like Artemis, but also very specifically, I really like Support Fire. I think it might be my favorite boon in the entire game.
Support Fire is fucking OP.
Yeah. Like, there's no build in the game where Support Fire, it will not fit.
Right. The only real downside is like that ends up being your only Artemis boon. It's just the
Well,
notion
you
with all
can't-
the gods that's like if you fuck with a god, they are now a part of your playthrough for the rest of the playthrough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing with Artemis, Support Fire specifically, is that you can't actually, it won't show up until you have at least 2 other Artemis.
I did not know that. Or I just completely forgot.
I mean, if you get rid of your other 2 Artemis boons after you get Support Fire, then it could be.
Yeah.
But naturally speaking, it can't.
Fucking Christ. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, that motherfucker. I'm not doing anything. Here we go. Anyway, Hades is good.
Yeah.
Hades good. Bye, Hades. Die.
Supergiant good. Buy all of their games.
Yeah, that too. They do not have a bad game.
So-called champions.
Like, I would argue probably their worst game is Bastion, and that game is still amazing.
Bastion is really fucking good. It's definitely my least favorite Supergiant game, but
Yeah.
and I don't really have any desire to like probably ever play it again. But it's a fun fucking experience. It's a good
Yeah.
game.
It is. It is the worst Supergiant game, and it's an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that's fair.
The problem is that all of their other games are like 9 and 10 out of 10.
I'm disappointed you would spurn me like
I'd say
this.
Transistor. Actually, no, I wouldn't say that. I was gonna say Transistor was kind of niche, but it's really not because I usually don't like. Because every one of their games they have, except maybe arguably Bastion, is kind of taking one genre of video game and being like, all right, let's shove another genre up its ass, like a turducken.
Yeah.
And that's why I fucking love Supergiant, among many other things. But that's one of the main things I like about them. And like, Transistor is part, I guess, like puzzle.
Yeah, it's like
in a way.
part puzzle, part hack and slash.
And I love the hack and slash part, but not the puzzle part. But when they're mixed together the way Transistor specifically does it, I'm like, oh, it's amazing. Plus, like, their main thing, allegedly, was not, like, I want to make the best puzzle game, or I want to make the best fucking action or hack and slash game, or even, like, RTS game. It was more like, they wanted to make, like, a love story video game. That was like their whole point with it. They had this huge vision behind it, and I think that went really fucking well for that game specifically. Where's the fucking thing? You have a shield, and I want to know who's giving you that shield so I can murder you.
And, like, I think.
Oh,
in
you
terms
just
of-
have Athena shit, 'cause I'm still fighting Athena. This battle has lasted so fucking long that I forgot what we were even doing here. There we
That's
go.
fair. But I was gonna say, like, I think Hades is my favorite Supergiant game overall, but I think Transistor still has my favorite story.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know, like Hades' stories is really good, but I don't know, just something about Transistor story just kind of resonated with me, I guess. I too am in love with the sentient sword.
My favorite video game stories are stories that can basically only be told through video games, or at the very least, their plot being told through a video game is definitely a perk more than it is a subtraction point, because I think since the mid-aughts, it's been seen as like, oh, well, movies could do this better. It's like, no, if your video game story has to work as a movie, then just make a fucking movie. Make a short film. Make a novel. Don't bother me with your video game. I don't want it.
So anyways, Aiden's favorite game of all time is The Last of Us.
The Last of Us 1, specifically, in this, it should be humbler, but is not opinion, is one of, as much as I hate Neil Druckmann, and as much as I shit on The Last of Us, I think it is one of the best examples of that ever done. But the reason I think that is not because I think it's one of the best plot-driven games ever, because it's super fucking not. In fact, I think the plot of The Last of Us kind of fucking blows. What I like about it is that it lends itself decently well to an interesting survival shooter.
Yeah.
I think it is a decent survival shooter. But no one ever talks about that. They only talk about it being like, you know, the story like, oh, I cried when Ellie said fuck 17 times. Joel grunted 3 times, and that was what broke me. Bill's gay. Cool. I see gay people all the fucking time.
Yeah, but do you see them in media?
I watch Steven Universe on fucking loop.
True. She's watching it right now.
Right now, I got a third monitor I haven't been talking to anybody about. It just plays Steven Universe.
Yeah. Secret third monitor that just plays Steven Universe, and a secret fourth monitor that has Breaking Bad.
Not Community.
Oh, okay. Oh, the 5th monitor is Breaking Bad.
Yes. I got that one recently.
Yeah. When you were watching Breaking Bad again.
Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Super Giant.
We're talking about like video game plots.
I think Transistor and Hades are like perfect video game plots, and I think Pyre as an experience would be not as good if it wasn't a video game. Like Pyre reawakened my faith in visual novels, and you have to understand how much I did not give a fuck about visual novels beforehand. And now every once in a while I'll see one, I'll be like, oh, maybe I'll pick that up one day. I'll wishlist that shit. Whereas I used to be like, I don't want that shit because it has no real gameplay. It sucks. And then I played fucking Pyre because it was Hades' visual novel to me. And then I didn't know what it was. I scrubbed my brain entirely of Pyre's spoilers or any elements about the game at all. I thought it was a turn-based RPG.
I thought it was it's like a turn-based like basketball game.
It's a visual novel NBA Jam. And if you think that sounds like the raddest thing in the world, saddle your asshole up because it's about to get fucking rocked. Like, it's so fucking... And the thing I love about it is that at first, it, to me, didn't seem like it was pulling it off. And, like, I felt like 1 or 2 matches of the fucking game in, I was like... It feels like a bitch slapped me and was like, okay, are you paying attention now? Like, it dommy mommied me, like, in the best way possible.
Yeah. With consent.
Oh, I was eating it up. I might stream a second playthrough of it one day. Which is hilarious because when I ended it, I used to do this thing. I should do it again, actually. When I used to beat games on stream, I used to basically, like, review them. I just, like, off the cuff, because I'm like, okay, the thoughts in my brain of the impressions of this game are freshest right now. So I would just sit there and talk about it, like, while the credits roll or, like, the main menu rolls, whatever, jingle. And then I would, like, highlight them on Twitch later, and then, you know, I wouldn't re-upload them to YouTube or anything. I'd just be like, here, they're on Twitch. The last one I did was like Klonoa 2. But I should do that again. The one I did with Pyre was I was like, this is an amazing experience. And as amazing and breathtaking as it was, and how much it fucking jerked my tears out of me at the very end, I don't think I ever want to play it again outside of like fucking out the multiplayer with somebody. like on or off stream, but now I'm kind of like, I'm playing again.
Or the kombucha girl.
Hmm?
You're the kombucha girl meme, the one where she's like, does the disgusted face. She's like, well, you've seen it.
I don't remember it at all. I've seen it, but I don't remember it.
Send it.
Awesome.
Where's it?
But I also like kombucha a lot, so I am the kombucha girl. Usually I kill the Minotaur before this. This ain't great.
Sometimes you gotta kill a stare or a Theseus. Face.
I very rarely do. I think I've maybe done it like once out of like a bajillion runs. It's either I kill both of them with some broken bullshit, I fuck up and they both kill me, or fucking Asterius dies first. And the Theseus has like at least half a bar of health left. Oh, I'm poisoned. Or I'm drunk. Not poisoned. I'm hungover. There we go.
I was like the first time I got to Theseus and like, he pulled off the like using the gods bullshit against me. Like, oh, like it actually like shocked me. It was shooken.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit like that. That's like, oh, I finally got it, and then it's like, ha.
Yeah. Also, the first time when one of the other Furies that wasn't Meg showed up,
Yeah.
that was also like one of those moments where it's like, oh fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not think I would make it this far in the run. We're gonna keep going, not stopping.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like, oh shit, it's late.
yeah. You go until the run ends.
That's the kombucha girl meme.
Yeah, because
It's not dick.
No, she's in like the full thing. She's drinking kombucha for the first time.
Welcome, mistaken fans. What? Okay.
Oh fuck. Well, I guess you're going a little bit longer.
I wasn't gonna end.
Well, yeah.
Our B-Man and Mistaken, my boys, are here. Did you all just finish that fucking multi-world? What were y'all doing? Was that the same multi-world from earlier?
I think they were doing some of it.
Somebody started a multi-world
Anime
earlier. I can't
girl.
remember who.
Double anime girl.
Double
Thank
anime
you.
girl.
I love that sort of thing.
What's double anime girl? Hold on. I'm interested.
I don't need even an explanation. I'm sold. We're doing a co-op multi-world in this. Okay. Gotcha. We can make an epic try. I might have to pull up the fucking tooth. I'm dying out here. This build? It's stinky. Hey chat, my name is Aiden Iona. My pronouns are they, she. My friend Duckie is here.
Hi, I'm here.
And I'm playing Hades, just so you know. I'm gonna try my hardest not to spoil any plot shit. I am well past the plot, so if you're worried about getting spoiled with Hades plot, don't worry about it. I'm skipping the dialogue.
Hades spoiler. Hades is in the game.
Hades is in the game. Hopefully we get to go kick his ass. But yeah, if you don't want mechanic spoilers, I have 200 plus hours on the save file. So just be warned. I'm going in this door now. Anyway, I'm glad you had fun with your double anime. I mean your multi-world.
And I'm just hanging out and playing Monster Hunter.
That's true.
This one mission has been kicking my ass. It has a 50-minute time limit, and I'm in the last 10 minutes. I got the 10-minute warning.
We actually just finished. I don't even know if Mistaken and our B-Men are aware of this. We just finished a big async that I did with my with my Discord server.
Yeah. It was fun.
Like I just did the last 2 seeds because it was so locked up at the end that Undertale was 100% checks completed, but the goal wasn't completed. And the third to last seed to finish was someone else's, and that was the like very last check you can get in Timespinner. It was a mess.
Yeah. It was really
But
good
now
at like in the middle point, and then it just kind of there's kind of pixel hunting for the last little bit. Proverbially.
Yeah. But now I can say I did an async multi-world, so now I can have an opinion on async multi-worlds. I think they are cool, but they are not for me. They're rad, but I might never do one again.
Till I force you.
You can't do that. I will fight you.
All right.
And I will win, because I am epic.
Uh-huh. But if I win, you'll do another racing.
If I win, I'll laugh at you. This fucking rat. I'm so sick of this dude. Rat edition.
You making you feel like a rat?
This makes me feel like a rat.
Those things.
I also decided recently if anybody ever adds Sonic Adventure DX to AP, I'm naming my YAML ADOS with the number 0 at the end.
Nice.
And then probably never playing Sonic Adventure DX in AP after the fact, because Sonic Adventure DX is a fucking dumpster fire.
Well, you have to do it at least once.
For the meme, I have to do it at least once. Speaking of actually nothing to do with that at all, it's ad break time. Do you want me to deafen or do you want to talk to chat? What?
I mean, I can talk to the chat, I guess. I can talk to the chat. What's up, chat?
Don't feel obligated. It's up to you.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of people in here. I'll say hi to them.
Okay. I will put on some background music for you, and I will leave you here with them
Hell yeah.
while I do my little ad break and get up and go to the bathroom for the 5 millionth time.
All right, so I'm going to set everything on fire. Oh, wait. Aiden's not gone yet.
I'm not gone yet. I don't know why you thought that would work.
Fine.
I'm gonna go to ad break now. Here I go. Here it is.
Ugh. So anyways, that mission sucked. What up, chat? Oh, cool. I just got an achievement.
I'm back, but I'm not gonna do anything exciting for 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
Now it's about 5 seconds. I don't know.
Kitties.
The hills are alive with the sound of music. Welcome back. For those just now tuning in that aren't familiar with me, hi again. I do that after every ad break.
Do you?
No. There we go.
I was gonna say.
What? Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
How have I been in the bathroom every time you sang fucking Sound of Music? All right, Haiti, let's go. There we go. All right. Full disclosure for anybody Raiders that are still sticking around, I am probably gonna finish this run and then go to fuck their build.
I'm surprised I'm awake. I mean, I slept all day because the fucking COVID vaccine, but not
Yeah,
vaccine, booster.
Booster. I'm also shocked that you are still here.
Time to hunt.
I'm here, and I'm queer.
That's true. That's also me.
Hell yeah.
Gay.
Well, gay bitches up in this house.
Up in this house, you say? I want that diamond. Maybe bad enough to throw the run? How many diamonds do I have?
Shine bright like a diamond.
Well,
Which tunnel?
well, I'm funneling my way through rat shit, so I probably won't be shining like a diamond by the end of this until I actually like die.
That's fine.
But the sentiment is nice, and I will try my hardest. I also just remembered that my stream just says Aiden's stream now. So to anyone else who's coming in the past like hour, this is just the fucking me normally being a dummy stream. I normally don't stream this fucking late these days. Normally I stream in the afternoons. And unfortunately that's probably not going to change for like another year. My times are now either in the afternoon when no one is when everybody's like, why the fuck are you even streaming? And why the fuck are you still awake? Don't you live in EST?
Hey, your satyr sap already. Olympus, I accept this message.
So I have 4 death finds.
I'll just tuck that away.
Hell yeah.
Acquired taste.
Should I use that as an excuse to be Wario Land about this?
Should I go fight some satyrs or get out of here?
Should I go fight some satyrs or should I get out of here?
How much do you want that diamond?
I think I'd rather take the stats. I think I'd rather take the abilities and stats because I am very post game and it's not a if it was a Titan blood I'd feel a little different about it, but it's a diamond.
Yeah. Diamonds are
And-
usually pretty straightforward.
And I've never done this heat level with this weapon and won. So now I'm kind of thinking. I also have 10 fucking here.
Change of plan.
Okay, that's tempting. See, the thing is, normally I also scour the sewers because I'm normally trying to find killing harvest, but I don't have Demeter this run, so I'm less worried about it. Like, I'm not going for anything in particular, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Just get the pomegranates.
I think I'm gonna ignore this door. I might go in this one. And then if I do really well at it, I'll go in this one.
Artemis is tempting.
Hmm?
I said Artemis is tempting.
I'm gonna grab this though. Because again, I'm not really going for anything in particular anyway.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
We got a cast right at the fucking end. And it's a great one.
Oh yeah.
Try this way.
Me when I kill satyrs and
Chuckle like a little bitch.
there it goes. Gameplay. There we go. So I tried to make a, I make a custom Emerald sprite for Pokemon Emerald, and it's difficult.
Do I still need these?
It is not easy to do.
Got rid of
Hmm?
the cast. I was like, hey, what if you get rid of that cast you just bought?
I mean, I could on accident. I've done much stranger things because I have like pseudo carpal tunnel. So sometimes I'll just hit buttons I don't mean to hit.
It's really funny looking at my follow channel sometimes. Some of the streams like 4 people, 5 people, 12 people, 14 people, 300 people, 1,500 people.
Yeah. That's Twitch.
Oh no, sorry, not my bad. Not 1,500 people. 15,000 people.
I don't think I follow anyone that has like more than once in their life done a stream that 15,000 people are watching.
That's Critical Role.
Yeah, I don't follow Critical Role on Twitch. That's silly.
I don't watch them live, but I have them follow them. I usually just watch the VODs. I'm also like 50 episodes behind Campaign 3.
I didn't even start Campaign 3.
Real good. Maybe that's what we do for our road trip. We'll listen to 1.5 episodes of Critical Role.
You will not make it to halfway through the trip. I will go crazy and just fucking start foaming at the mouth and probably murder you. Oh, don't make me pick between support fire and a fucking duo.
I'll always support fire.
Your cast creates a faster blade rift that seeks the nearest foe. I don't need it. I think support fire would do more damage over time.
Show me, Charon.
Also, because you only have one cast for some reason.
I have one ass?
You have one cast. Well, I mean, you do have one ass, but also you only have one cast.
Why not?
Pretty sure there's a mirror upgrade that lets you start with 3.
Yeah, I don't use that one.
What's the alternative?
I don't remember. I've been using the same build for like of this shit for like a year. I don't recall. Let me see if I can find it. Not that one. Not that one. Stygian Soul. I don't remember what the alternative is called, but this is what I use. It's just a timed one. So I don't have to worry about picking up shit.
Yeah.
That's another one of those things that I'm pretty sure the pro Hades players say is objectively bad, and you're a big stupid fucking doo-doo head if you do that. But I do it anyway because I like having fun when I play video games.
I just prefer having the multiple casts because I really like I really like Demeter's casts and having three fucking laser beams out at any given time.
Yeah.
Use it.
I think the main argument is that people don't is that the time you spend waiting for it to come back is time you could be doing more damage, or like makes sense, but also if the game decides it just flings a bounce off of somewhere where you can't fucking grab it right away, then like there's your cast. Like if it's in like a big fucking thing of lava that's surrounded by spikes. Oh well, there goes one of them. Oopsie.
Yeah.
And also I can probably count on my fingers and toes like how many very cast-centric builds I've ever done in this game. So it's one of those points of tension in, I guess, the community that I'm like, I don't understand you. This is a dumb thing to gatekeep. The Zeus thing I get. Like, I'm wrong on the Zeus thing. But it's one of those. It's which cast mirror upgrade you use, in my opinion, is definitely one of those things where it's like, if this wasn't a highly randomized fucking game, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. But because it's a fucking roguelike of this caliber and this amount of fucking speed, like if it were a deck builder, for example, maybe I'd consider it even more.
End of fluid.
Hey, I'll recover. I'm gonna lose a life here in a second. You would think, one would think, after like 100, 200 something fucking runs, I'd get the timing down on that thing. It's only the thing he does that does the most fucking damage.
Oh,
one would think.
I'd still think.
What?
His like big swing.
Yep. There's it's always the same, is the thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't fucking juke you out. It's always the same fucking rhythm.
That doesn't stop me from getting it.
I'm supposed to be perfect at Hades. It's my personality.
And yet you used the wrong kid.
That's true. Well, those people are wrong. Is the thing. Like, I know they've scientifically figured it out, but like, also like, maybe they like don't have bitches.
True.
I'm kidding.
Especially one from Aldi.
No one, the Aldi bit. People didn't know what the Aldi bit was when the Aldi bit was relevant. No one knows about Aldi bitches. In 2 years, I'll forget about Aldi bitches.
Oh, I will never let you forget about Aldi bitches.
That sucks. You should let me forget about Aldi bitches.
Every time that one video of Shadow the Hedgehog at Aldi crosses my timeline, I'm sending it to you.
That might not always explicitly remind me of Aldi bitches. Sometimes I just think the I am at Aldi meme is funny. And that's it.
Every time I send it, I will explicitly say when bitches.
Oh, I know you will.
I just need to scheme a way to make you add to the random sound.
You want the entirety of the I'm at Aldi?
No, just like the one line. Just one instance of it.
I had a new point redeem idea.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm gonna
Does
actually do it or not. What?
Does it involve you going to Aldi?
No. Completely Aldi agnostic.
Aldi Gnostic.
Aldi agnostic, if you will. I love getting my ass pounded by this boss I've beaten several times.
I think my favorite thing about the Hades fight is when he does the big 360 lasers, he has a blind spot.
Yeah.
It's just right in front of him.
I'm never confident enough to do it. I've done it a few times, but I'm never confident enough to do it consistently. I always chicken out. Fuck your hands. Fuck your dumb little hands. See you at home, bitch. Have a nice fall, you stupid bitch.
Enough of you.
Enough of you. It's Jover. Fuck you. It might not be. I shouldn't get cocky. Case in point.
It's my last chance.
That's my last chance, bitch. Oh, fuck you and everything you stand for. Fuck you and the slavers that you work for. Fuck, get fucked. Get fucked. Go back to home.
You stubborn.
Ooh.
Go back to Aldi.
Once again.
Now I'm a jolty father.
Bye.
There were no fish.
In my
I always win when there's not a fucking fish. Chat, this is what it looks like when you play too much Hades, because most people, when they've like first beat Hades for the first time, they literally piss themselves. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, I can't get the fish. Here's why. Before we do, I want to show you all something. Here's my very nearly complete codex, which I'll go through quickly so you don't see too much plot shit. Look at all this shit,
Missing
right?
like one fish.
Everything. I have every place except Erebus. I have every weapon entry complete. I think I have every enemy complete. I have every enemy complete. I have everything except Red Onion and Loyalty Card, because Loyalty Card's really fucking hard to grab. Complete. You cannot get this shit anywhere else. And once you beat the epilogue of the story, there is no other surface screen. So this fight is the only fucking place in the game you can catch a trout. Or a bass. Or a sturgeon. But I'm a lucky motherfucker, and I found it.
I really like, I don't know if that would be spoilers to talk about fish and on this screen.
Prince Zagreus proceeded onward toward his
Maybe?
But there's special dialogue sometimes.
perfect to describe.
Nah.
I'm amused by it where it's the one where Hades is like, "Do you think Poseidon sent that fish to mock me?"
Wonder if I can get out even faster.
All right, we're going to the shop and then we're in the stream. Thanks, Hypnos.
I was looking all over for
Kisses. Turn all these motherfucking fish.
Here's all I caught.
If you kiss Hypnos goodnight, does that mean that you've kissed all of the homies goodnight?
You've kissed the lister of the homies, the quantifier of the homies goodnight. Make sure you kiss the homies before you go to sleep, Prince. I'm not high, right? That's the cost of that, and then you get gemstones. Yeah, I'll give you 300 worthless points for that. I think that's a good deal.
That's too good a deal to pass up.
That is too good a deal to pass up, Zacharias.
I had envisioned that you would succeed.
Thanks, Nix. Whew. Oh, wait a minute. What am I thinking?
Starts another run, just out of habit.
I forgot something. We didn't even do like 10 heat. All right, that's it. Duckie, while I set up the end of the stream, tell me, tell people where they can find you and what you're doing soon.
You can find me at twitch.tv/Duckie2010. I might stream tomorrow. Depends on how I'm feeling. I got my COVID booster on Wednesday, so I'm kind of a little fucked up on that. But if I do stream tomorrow, I'm probably going to be streaming more Monster Hunter because I am hyper fixated on it.
Very good.
I've also
Doug's-
decided that.
Go ahead.
I've also decided that Monster Hunter is going to be my Halloween gimmick because I'm hunting monsters and monsters.
Exactly. It works.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Pretty much all I got planned for the rest of the month.
Okay. All right. I've got a raid target, bitches. I'll just keep doing voice call. I do this. Fuck it. But I'm gonna put end screen. Duckie's still here. There's another voice. Mwahaha. Let's raid the triumphant base. Let's see if she's being triumphant right fucking now. Being based. And as I say at the end of every stream,